Hello and welcome. I'm Ace Hawk, or otherwise known as Kev, and today we made it, people. We finally did it. This is the 400 subscribers Q&A, so let's jump right into it. Alright, so we've got quite a few questions to go through. Hopefully we can smash them all out in this video, but I wanted to start off by saying thank you to you all for subscribing. It means so much to me, and that we've broken over 400 is absolutely amazing. So let's just keep going and get an even bigger and bigger community going. Alright, just to let you all know, I accidentally let Boston, that's right, Boston, you don't say Boston, you say Boston. I let him and North know about this Q&A, and they've left a couple of interesting ones in there that we should get to as we progress through the Q&A, but the first one comes from Jaden, who asks, where do you see yourself going with your YouTube channel? I would say I would want it to take up a decent part of my life, but not really like become the one main thing that I do, not just yet. I want to go through university and still do it on the side, and then go into like a career, and then hopefully we can build a channel up, and then it can slowly begin to be something that I spend more and more time on as I get more free time, and I can take it up as much more of a hobby sort of thing and take it a lot more seriously. That way I can upload a lot more consistently and more regularly, but that will probably take some time. But yeah, that's probably what I'm looking at for the future. When are you going to do a face reveal? Probably going to be a couple of thousand subscribers. I'm thinking about 5k being the good number, but I'm not sure yet. Who was the most famous person you've ever talked to was his third question. I haven't really talked to anyone famous, but I have walked past Jonathan Thurston, and I kind of just when I walked past him, I was just like, oh, holy shit, that was Jonathan Thurston. Oh my god, that was Jonathan Thurston. So that took like a second to process, but then I was just fanboying him for the rest of the time. If you don't know who that is, he's a famous footy player in Australia. He's really awesome. Next one comes from Anarchy Evolved. Who was your childhood best friend? That would have to be Lockie. Unfortunately, he moved to Tasmania, and as you all know, I hate the cold, so I'm not going down there, but I would probably like to stay in contact with him because I haven't seen him in a couple of years. So the next one comes from Boston. He said, if your mum told you she is getting a boob job, what would you reply? The fuck, Boston? Seriously, come on, man. I would probably, realistically, I would say that I would just pause at whatever I'm doing and just calm down, just be like, I'm sorry, what? And then she would probably have to say it again, and like, Kiv, I'm getting a boob job, and I'd probably end up walking out of the room and just banging my head against a wall, giving up on humanity, realistically, to give you an honest answer. The next one comes from Coverers GFX. Sorry if I said that wrong, it's kind of all put together, and I'm not sure if I'm being dyslexic or not. He says, when will you stop making videos about saying what you want to do with your channel and start doing those things with your channel? Well, I do that so I can't branch out too much. That way my subscribers are able to stick with what they've seen previously and still be able to enjoy my content, because that way I'm not being too different and I'm not branching out way too much, because I want to try and have a balance between reaching out to more people and getting more views, but I also want to try and keep my current subscriber base happy with what I upload. That's why I try and do that, to gauge the response and see whether or not I want to go ahead with it and how long I might give that a go for. The next one also comes from Boston again. He says, if you could change your dick size, would you, and what size? Well, I'd probably have to make it a lot smaller after giving all of it to your mom. Whoa, get off your boy. Wrecked. Coverers GFX also asks, what was your first car? You're saying it as if I've had 5 or 6 cars. I've still got my first one. I'm only 17, so yeah. Toyota Camry, reppin', you know it. Bambi asks, can you impersonate 2 Chainz? I'm pretty sure he starts all of his songs that way, and I don't think it'll be too good for me to impersonate him, so I'm just gonna go with the standard rapper. So I'm gonna be like, I fuck bitches, I get money, I smoke weed. That's pretty much in every rap song, so yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. North asks, when did you blow your first load? When I saw Boston's mum. Let's go with that. He also asks, can you tickle my wang? Anytime, baby. Anytime. Just hit me up. Next couple of questions we got from Edward. What shoe size are you? My shoe size is actually really weird. For my sports shoes, I prefer to have sizes that are a bit bigger, like around 11, and for my normal shoes, I don't know why, but I prefer to have something like 9 or 10ish, so it's weird, it kind of changes, so yeah, but I prefer to have larger sizes for my sports shoes. I don't know why, it just feels more comfortable for me. What color is your toothbrush? Blue. Thank you for asking. I've been waiting for that question. Have you ever peed in a pool? When I was a kid, probably, but no, not really. I don't have a pool otherwise that, and I don't get out much. Do you sleep with closet doors open or closed? It can be either, depending on how lazy I am. I'm not sure. I don't really have a closet. It's more like a kind of like a sliding door to a wardrobe sort of stuff. But either way, would you rather be attacked by a bear or bees? That's a very interesting one, because a bear, like, I'm being attacked by them. I'm not necessarily dying by them. So I want to say a bear, so that way I can survive and have scars that I can show girls and be like, yeah, I wrestled a bear. Yeah, it was a hard one, but I took him down, and then be like, oh my god, he's so cool. And then, yeah, I don't know. I don't really have that many social skills. But a bear or bees? I don't know, getting stung by a shit ton of bees does kind of scare me a bit, but bears I've never seen before, because I live in Australia, on the coast, so yeah, I'd probably have to go with, I'd go with the bear, surprisingly enough. Okay, next one comes from Snowy, and she asked, what's the best thing about being a YouTuber? Best thing would definitely have to be, whenever I get positive feedback or a positive comment on my videos. That's probably the most, like, it warms my heart. It's actually amazing. I don't know, it just brings a smile to my face to see a positive comment and just be like, oh, that person enjoyed the video, oh, that makes me happy that they're happy, and things like that. I don't know, I just feel happy whenever I see a positive comment that someone somewhere has been able to enjoy a video that I made. That makes me happy in itself. So yeah, the next one comes from Jesse, who asks, will you be expanding on the games you cover on your channel? Definitely, yeah. I'll probably be looking at expanding them when I get a PC. Hopefully, it's probably going to take a while, and I mean a very long time for me to save up till to get a decent PC. But once I do get one, I'll be looking at doing lots of more like mini games, and also a couple of other games that are like strictly for the PC and things like that. So yeah, hopefully we can do more of that. I'll be looking at probably uploading more Battlefield if I ever get a decent rig, but who knows? Who knows where we're going to go with this. So yeah, thank you all for those questions. It was awesome, and I had a lot of fun answering them, and hopefully you've all got a couple more questions you can ask me, because I want to create a little series of Q&As. So yeah, that's just about it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure that you leave a like, comment, favorite, and or subscription if you want more Q&As, and be sure to put more questions in any video of mine that's recent, and I'll get towards answering that once I've built up a couple of questions. So I guess I'll catch us all on the next video. I've been Ace Orc, or otherwise known as Kev, and I'm out.